Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm BB's Gaming, and today I'm going to show you my setup and how I got my fuel generator sort of working. And there's still a few things that I will have to tweak, but I'll do that off screen. Now, for the fuel generator, there are a couple of things that you will need to know. First of all, first being the gas fuel generator requires an atmosphere, at least 20 kilopascals. Doesn't mention what kind of gas or anything. It just has to be at least 20 kilopascals. Temperature has to be between 5 and 55 degrees Celsius, which is 278 to 328 Kelvin, if I remember correctly. The next thing that you'll need is a fuel mixture, and there are two fuel mixtures that you can use. One being a volatiles oxygen, which will be mixed at a 1:3 ratio, or 33 to 67% using a gas fuel mixer. The second will be a nitrous oxide to volatiles, which can be mixed at a 1:1 or 50 to 50 using a gas mixer. And the third and final thing for your fuel generator will be the gas fuel generator itself and a pressure regulator valve we use as a throttle your fuel mixture coming in, and that's how you control how much power the gas fuel generator generates. All right, now stand by and will join me in my gas generator room. All right, welcome to my gas generator room. So I've already laid down the gas generator, as you can see here. And as you can see back here, this is the pressure regulator valve. That is the throttle coming in on the gas input. Also, you will notice that something that I did not mention before is that I do have a back pressure regulator valve, which is connected to the output of the gas generator. Now, the reason that I have done that, and it's not necessary. Now, the reason that I have done that is that the way that I have my off gases or exhausts, my exhaust handled is that I pump it back into my filtration system to filter the gases out, reuse, and basically recycle them. Okay, I'm just gonna continue wiring up here, and once I'm wired up, I'll be back. All right, I'm gonna take out this transformer here because it's not needed, at least for this demonstration, and I'll deal with figuring out what the transformers can do and whether they're needed later in my playthrough. So it's something we'll come back to. All right, this should be the final connection here, connecting my gas generator into the rest of my power system. And as you see there, I short-circuited it, so we'll figure out what's going on. All right, so I figured out a little bit of what's going on here. I think that because I have power coming into the power out for the generator. Since the generator should generate power, there shouldn't need to be any power going into it. So I think that caused kind of a short and burnt out several cables in my power lines here. So I'm going to deal with that, and I'm going to rewire it a little bit differently. I'm going to use this power area controller basically to provide power to the pressure regulator and the back pressure regulator. Okay, so if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm gonna connect up the gas generator power output correctly. Now I am gonna have to come over, and this, if you have OCD, I'm sorry. I will come back and fix this later, but this is at least just temporary until I get, once I get it running, I'll come back through and like make it all look neat and hide the wires and whatnot. But for now, just to make it easier so I can see what's going on, or if it blows out or anything like that, and I can see it without having to take up a bunch of plating or anything like that. So I'm just going to come up and over for a little bit here. I've almost got everything connected, so I'm just going to make sure I've got all these little, make sure I don't have any more areas missing where they are burnt out, and everything is looking good. Oh wait, there's one piece there that I missed. Yep, got a piece here, and I think we should be good. So now should be able to run. Yes, looks like it's running, and okay, no, it's not. Well, it ran for a few seconds, which is better than nothing. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of play around with a couple of the settings here. I think I'm going to start with the pressure coming in and see if I can adjust that to where it will allow me to run. I'm also going to check the temperature. That's good. Now, I think the pressure is good, but it's at 99, so I'm just gonna take a label here and label it. Do it about half, so about 50. We'll see what happens when we do it with 50. Oh, wait a minute. Might be why it's not running, is because that's not connected up to power. It's just connected to that, which is, those are connected to power. Okay, let me correct this issue real quick and then see what happens when I get the back pressure regulator connected up to the power. Now that I've got all my wiring connected up, let's see how this generator runs now. Okay, it's starting. It's still running, which is a good sign. Oh, there, it's stopped. Okay. That's the longest that it's run so far, so... now, I think part of my issue is now to figure out how to get it to run longer, I'm going to keep adjusting the pressure down until it runs by itself. Just keep having the numbers until it find that sweet spot. Back. Battery. I don't know why I keep let's set this to this battery is not taking a charge. Probably either making a stupid mistake or I'm just checking the wattage here to make sure that it's got wattage. That's on. It's not battery, but that's on. No power there. So something going on. And let's see if we can figure this out. And okay, so now jump forward a little bit, and I'm using the network analyzer here, and I can see all of these solar panels here. Don't know why they're not. That's got 3 batteries instead of 4, even though batteries are connected up. Okay, so there's some kind of a wiring issue here, which maybe because of all the previous wiring and testing, there's an issue. Maybe I should just take all this up and see what happens after that. Might be my best choice here. 3 batteries, got 4. They're all connected on the network. It's not like one of them's not connected or something. even if they're off, they should show up there. So on power. So what you doing? All right, here I am checking the battery with the device configuration tool, and I can see that the battery is losing charge and not gaining charge. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pretty much just remove all this wiring and then see what happens when I take all this wiring up and re-add it. Maybe that will be my solution here. Let me grab where am I? There's the wire. So I'm gonna remove all of this and pretty much relay it down and rewire this portion here. See what happens. Finish kind of rewiring up the battery area. Oh my gosh, this is I rewired the batteries, so running. I've only got it connected up to this one battery, but those numbers are going up, which means it's taking charge. Okay, and it's starting to flash below 20%, which is flashing, but hey, it is charging the battery. So that's a good sign. So really, I mean, it is running. There's a couple more things that we need to complete. What is the best position for maximum power out, and also controlling the temperature. Right now, I've got full portable air conditioners going to help keep the room cool, but that generator produces quite a bit of heat. Okay, and so for those of you that are interested, all right, I'm just going to show you like the whole setup, starting with my fuel tanks and whatnot. So up here, this is my my volatiles and nitrous oxide fuel mix at about a 50-50 mix. Okay, and then I've got that piped into the building and into the gas generator. See here, yeah, there's the pipeline. It's gonna go all the way up or over, or whatever you want to say. It goes there, and that's it going down over there. My exhaust pipe also, I think it's inside that frame, and it comes out this tangled pipes back there. But where you can see it is up here. If you can see my furnace, you see this long line here. This is like almost where a lot of my exhaust, or like if I need to vent a tank or something like that, this is where I can do it. And then this is fed into all these filtration units here, like for oxygen, volatiles, nitrogen, so on, pollutants, carbon dioxide, and then extra that accidentally bypasses the filters or Alright, so now let's go show you what's inside. Walk over here and walk to fuel generator. And there's my trading station. I don't like the way it looks, so it's probably gonna change here a little bit. Might be some next stuff, I don't know. Okay, I do have some of the lights and things like that off, just because they were draining some of my other batteries being connected up to the power, and so but I will at least show you the gas generator setup. Okay, light. Let's see, there's some mess in here. Apologize for that. All right, so got the gas fuel generator, pressure regulator and back pressure regulator, so throttle in, and then just kind of a check valve and something to allow the exhaust to pump into the exhaust line. All right, and power out comes up and over, and here, and then all the way into this last battery. Still, right now it's just connected into that one battery. Okay, right now we've got 0 watts. It's not on. It's not. Nothing is providing power to the battery. So when I flick the switch here for the gas generator, what we should see is that it should run, and then it should be all happy. You know, why are these guys not on? All right, let me double check. I guess I turned everything off. The power area controller that controls the gas, the regulators. So let's at least check the settings. Yeah, I want that one set to 0 because that was just basically as soon as there's any pressure in between that valve and the gas generator, it will push it out into the exhaust line. Let's just check this guy. I don't. That's good. Should be good to go. I'll fix that later. Don't worry about that valve. No, the batteries are good. Oh god, I can't split the switch if I have two tablets in my hand. Really? Wow. I guess if you have both hands are full. Okay, so that's on. And okay, yep, on and on. So now this should run. Yeah, I do have it kind of maxed out at the moment, but I'm gonna get the most power that I can for now. About 9 kilowatts. Power. Good. Here, and as you can see, the battery's flashing and it is charging. So that is the overall setup. So some things that I have noticed is that your temperature will rise really quickly. So I don't know if it's one of those things where it's just going to need like 4 or 5 air conditioners, or, you know, figure out how to get a really cold atmosphere that's not below, the temperature set. That's going to be some further experimentation. And you kind of add a proper air conditioning unit in here to see that. But for the most part, that's at least one way to get the gas generator. It still runs for a short period of time, so I'm still looking at what else we need to do to get this going for a longer period of time. Say fully charge up before battery day, empty no full. So thank you for watching. And if you made it this far in the video, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and then hopefully there'll be more content to come. And write a comment, anything you want me to take a look at, maybe play, who knows. But thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video.